I believe it's October 17th still here. It's just after 2 o'clock. As I said, I'm tired. I started at 7 a.m. this morning. I don't usually start this early on my research, the vids and stuff. I know it seems silly, quick little silly vids, and it takes this long. Well, it does to research. Other than a break, my sister's looking after the grandkids. I drove her to work. She was picking up a rare shift she fleshes out, and so that's where I filmed the Doug the Slug Ford there. Yeah, anyway, so that video. But when I came home, point is, one of the fellows who resides here in the buildings, he said, "Hey Scott, what's going on in politics? Because you follow politics, right?" He doesn't. He has cable TV. I said, "Well, what would you be referring to? I have no idea where you're starting from." He's like, "Well, I saw something on the news about Canadian people could get hurt, something like a 911 thing." And I was like, "Well, I still don't know where to start. What did they mention? Did they mention India? I don't know. Did they mention China? Oh, did they mention the recently Canada has stated that one outfit is a terrorist organization?" I'm even pushing the boundary saying those two words, so I probably shouldn't go into any further detail, right? He's like, "I don't know. There's so much going on." I'm like, "You just catching this now?" He's going, "Well, they said it's a threat to us." I said, "Well, we've had a threat to us since 2015. Give me a hint. Where do I start?" And there's another fellow there who's pretty much the same. He just watches cable TV, although he has a sister who is like myself and aware of what's going on, right? So he enjoys talking to me for me to bring him up to speed on what he doesn't see and what he doesn't quite understand from the mainstream media. But I really didn't know how to comfort this fellow. I was like, I don't know where to start. I just don't know where to start. Is it the $1 billion that they stole? Is it, again, the aforementioned countries? You got to give me a hint, buddy, where to start. Because it's that bad in Canada that I leave other channels to cover their specific things while I go off on my WEF. I won't call it a tangent, but one might. Honestly, Gary, where do I start? I'd like to comfort you, but just be glad that you live in a small, kind of out-of-the-way city that's not Ottawa, Toronto, or Vancouver, let's just say as an example, right? And I don't know what else to tell you except don't watch the news, because you're not getting the straight skinny there, buddy. He's looking at the other fellow like, "Well, you said he'd know." And the other fellow, Lee, was going, "Well, Gary, he knows a lot, but you got to ask him a specific question." As he says, where to start? Where do you start? Where do you stop? I mean, the rest of the world is looking at Canada and going, this is how I submitted it to Gary, who was asking the questions. I said, "Gary, the rest of the world is looking at Canada and going, capital WTF. Sorry, I can't comfort you any further." Anyways, thought I'd have a fun ramble video.